Welcome to the channel, Libra. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. How's it going? So I'm getting ready to do your February bonus reading, and what I'm doing for this read is an Emperor year reading. So 2020 is the year of the Emperor because 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 4 is the number that the Emperor card is designated in tarot. So this is going to be a pretty deep reading, so I hope you do enjoy it and I hope it resonates, but do keep in mind this is a general read. So anyway, guys, I'm going to be shuffling the Witch's Tarot deck here to do your reading. And there's a little caption, like I found this spread online and it says, "Are you ready to wear your crown?" So this could be quite a year of magnitude for you as far as establishing foundations and manifesting to the level that you'd really like to be at. So I hope you enjoy the reading. So guys, the first card is going to look at how can I embrace the divine masculine within me, which resonates with the energy of the Emperor. And again, it's that energy of protecting and foundation and, caring for the family and all of that stuff. If you're interested, go ahead and check out more about the Emperor online. And I'm using the Witch's Tarot. So I've got the Two of Pentacles here, and the thing I like about these cards is they're so beautifully depicted in the colors here, and that does matter because it's bringing everything into a vivid balance here. With the divine feminine and the divine masculine, realizing that they both work in harmony. If you've ever seen a really high performing couple, let's have a look at, let's say, the people that spring to mind are Beyonce and Jay-Z. They complement each other so well, and like Michelle and Barack Obama, how they just are perfectly balanced, and their goals are so aligned that they just skyrocket to the ultimate heights of success. So this is where you are bringing in your energies to match each other. So I think some of you are going to have to do a little bit of research on how to do that, whether it's through meditation or just recognizing that, every person has masculine and feminine energy in them and allowing them both to work in perfect harmony. So I can't be the one sitting here and telling you how to do that because it's going to be different for every single one of you. But allowing that harmony within you, and because we're in such a gender-specific society, you could have been brought up to behave more feminine or more masculine based on your gender or how you identify. So really look at what works for you and balancing off that energy so that you can bring yourself to the highest level of abundance and manifestation. So you've got a really good card to start your reading off with. So the second card is going to look at what area of my life do I need to take control of. So we have the Temperance card here. So some of you could be experiencing a period of time where, maybe you're not feeling very balanced, like within the Two of Pentacles here, and you're feeling like surges of, any sort of low level emotion like envy, greed, it's kind of like the 7 deadly sins, and not saying that you're wallowing there, but I think you could be having surges of that. And it could be as the two elements of your being fight for ascendancy. So Temperance is saying, like, take everything calm. You are definitely going to have cause to be angry or whatever things are going to happen. Just try not to dwell on them and try not to really express yourself explosively out in the world, because that can have really negative repercussions. And the more that you balance yourself off with the Two of Pentacles, this should become a lot easier for you. Just going to go on a pause because my dog is coughing. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. She's okay. So anyway, am I doing enough to energetically protect myself? So we have the Eight of Wands here, and it could be that you guys like I'm getting the sense that you really could be doing more to protect your energy. It's like you could be moving faster than other people, so it doesn't really catch up with you. But that's not really a protection, that's an evasion, and there's quite a bit of a difference. I'm seeing here that your personality is really high and happy, and so that does help to repel negative energy here. But every time there's something negative that happens, it can really push all this like happy, joyful energy that resonates with, you know, the energy of love and abundance. It can really just get pushed to the side, and it can have a really negative impact. So I'm just seeing a need here to stop outrunning everybody and deal with things, because it's not an acceptance, it's an evasion. So you're going to have to start dealing with people and putting rules in place for what you're willing to accept. You know, if you're in a position right now where and I'm seeing romantic relationships where somebody keeps on doing things and it's really annoying to you. Like they could be showing up late, or they're just really, whatever you call rudeness in your book, they keep on doing it and you're letting it slide. That's not dealing with it. That's an evasion, and that's talking yourself into a situation where you think everything is okay, but you're not dealing with it. So all these little like infractions, you need to deal with it, and that's protecting your energy, because you're upset but you're not saying anything about it, and you could get to the point where you'll explode, and that's not really good either for anybody, because then your partner or the person that you're looking at, or let's say it's your boss or somebody that you work with, they're going to look at you like you're a lunatic, and then that can't be good. They're like, no good can come from that. So instead of staying ahead of things that annoy you, really just deal with them, because it does protect your energy. So the next card here, you guys, is how can I assert healthy boundaries with others? So we've got the Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords, I find this to be a really tricky energy right away. Your boundaries here, like they're more of a blur than a line. And again, I think it's because you don't want to upset other people, but it's like you're valuing other people's opinion of you more than your own. So again, with the Five of Swords, this is like, you know, whenever you see a five, it's like feelings of lack and feeling like sort of less than. So like understanding that protecting your energy is protecting your boundaries. And it's the same thing. Like when people cross your boundaries, they start to infringe on your energy. So like if you don't like people showing up late, then you have to say so. If you don't want somebody, you know, taking a sip out of your coffee or whatever it is, you know, because people do a million little things that might not bother somebody else in their life, but it could be bothering you. And when you let people cross those lines, then it starts to affect your energy here. And then, you know, kind of like pulls the pin, because you can only take so much. So the five is saying, you know, you're going to have to stand up for yourself and get to the place where you're in the Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords is sailing into smoother waters, but right now there's a little bit of turbulence, and you're going to have to do the best so that other people are not rocking your boat. You know, I'll just give you guys a quick example. Like the sound of somebody clicking a pen drives me insane. So I used to sit beside somebody and she would just click her pen all day long, and I just sat there like gritting my teeth until one day I just stood up and I said, do you mind not doing that anymore? It's actually driving me crazy. And of course she had an ignorant response to it, but I finally said something because it was crossing my boundary and it was affecting my energy. So start speaking up for yourself, because you know, you have to. Nobody else is going to do that for you. So let's see, you have a message here from the Emperor. So let's have a look at that. So you have the Hanged Man here. So you're going to have to take yourself outside of yourself. And again, what I'm seeing here is the way that this tree is branched out. It's speaking of balance. It just reminds me so much of the Two of Pentacles. and look at things in order to bring yourself into balance, and not from somebody else's perspective, from your own perspective. What is going to make you happy in your life? You know, and if it's start to speak up for yourself, then do that, because you're here to take care of yourself first. You are your own best asset. You really need to start taking care of yourself in a place of balance so that you're bringing your best energy to the table in 2020 so you can get to those goals. But right now, like your 3 cards in the middle here, it's like you're really dealing with a lot of negative energy, and you're allowing people to sort of bring that out in yourself. So that's not what you want here. So looking at how you can balance things off, and if you have to remove yourself from certain situations or remove certain people from having access to you in order for you to bring about the best life possible, then you need to start doing that and stop worrying so much about other people's feelings. Because I'm seeing here that you're putting other people's feelings above your own, and that's just simply not on you guys. So start putting yourself first. It's not selfish, it's mandatory. And start like telling people, like if they're being an ass, then tell them. You know, you don't have to sit there and take anybody's crap. So guys, I hope this was an interesting read for you, and I hope you have a great Emperor year. Take care. Bye.